That's right. You know what that little ditty means.
It's time for tax season 2020. DP Sundays at 6.
It's time for DP Sundays at 6. There's no rebates here. We're not giving you anything.
No rebates, just riffs.
Yeah.
We use them a lot.
We got to recycle the riffs. We're the
riffs.
greenest show in the game, dude.
100% riff recycling here.
It's Sunday at 6. You know how it works. It's Dee. It's Paige. We're here to fucking riff. We're here to fucking hang out.
We're here to riff. We're here to hang out. We're doing both, so check and check.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Normally we have to track down our guests and fucking see where they're at. I see our guest is already chilling, so we'll bring our guest here in a minute.
There's like an Indiana Jones map of us searching the world for the guest come 5:30.
Yeah, it's always
see the little dot traveling across the screen going from
yeah, having to track down. And really, they could be from like one of two states. Usually,
it's one of two states. It's a very zoomed in map.
Yeah. Did you see the trailer for the new Indiana Jones?
No, I didn't. Does it look any good?
Well, it looks all right. What I can say is Harrison Ford, I think, might belong in a museum.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But we're ready for a fucking hog wild show.
Yeah.
Our guest today is Jason Kusterer.
Our guest today is Jason Kusterer.
Ever heard of him?
I've heard that name once or twice.
Yeah, I think you've seen him perform.
I think I've seen him in a lineup, I tell you what. A lineup of stand-up comics.
Yeah, we're all dirtbags. You can catch us in a lineup. Let's just say I've been booked by more than just bar shows.
Dude, it's a Venn diagram of criminals in the United States and stand-up comedy. And in the middle of the diagram is lineup.
Yeah, and the only people we heard of is ourselves.
Saying who's in the lineup? Well, that's all we got.
But this is an anniversary episode. Today's my 9-year stand-up anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Paige.
Thank you, D.
What'd you do to celebrate today?
Well, today I didn't really do much. I've been recuperating.
From the celebration the night before.
Well, the whole week's been celebration because, of course, I am your Hog Cup champion.
He is the Hog Cup champion, undisputed.
That's undisputed. That's not something that's up for debate.
It's not something that's in question. It's a fact.
And I mean, let me tell you, I thought there was a lot of partying and excessive drug abuse when I went Hollywood.
Now that he's Hog Cup champion.
You don't even realize
it's like New Year's every day.
What's in store when you become a Hog champion.
It's nothing but Rolexes and lines of cocaine.
Styling and profiling, baby.
Hey, wheeling and dealing.
But yeah, I figured I would get a guest from my early days of comedy. Being that it is the anniversary.
From Paige Campbell origins.
And he's recently married, so it's good that he can make commitments. The only commitment I've made is 9 years to comedy. And it's working out.
Comedy's your ball and chain.
That's right. Drop a booyah on the chat if you're hanging out, folks.
Drop a booyah on the chat. Drop a congratulations for Paige.
Yeah. Paige or Kusterer's marriage.
Or Kusterer's marriage.
You decide which the more impressive commitment is.
You decide.
9 years of nonstop stand-up comedy.
Or Jason Kusterer tying the knot.
Or marriage to a woman.
Or the institution of marriage.
Oh, we got Radio Out dropping a booyah. Thanks for hanging out, Radio Out.
Radio.
It's beautiful to see you. Oh, well, thank you. I guess, yeah, I'm common law married to stand-up now. He said congrats on marrying stand-up.
9 years in the same building.
I would never give it up.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. You want to run through our weeks a little bit, then bring the guest in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. You could start.
Oh, I can start.
Yeah.
All right.
I've peeled back the curtain a little bit already, but my week was full of
debauchery.
It's been a fucking wild ride this week.
A wild ride for
Paige.
A
whole wild ride.
Call him Rihanna because he's had wild thoughts.
Let's just say I'm an ally and I was supporting Anheuser-Busch a lot this week. Dude, that's why I like conservatives getting super mad about like Bud Light.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the easiest way to be an ally ever. It's like, all I gotta do is get trashed.
That's all you gotta do, baby. That's all you gotta do.
That rules, dude.
That rules.
Jabri dropping a booyah.
Thank
Radio
you,
out saying,
Jabri.
I've seen Jason perform stand-up, and his wife, too. That's right. His wife's a comic as well.
His wife's a comic. All right.
Yeah, so maybe that's the key to commitment.
The only married stand-up comedy team in the
yeah, they're like Janet Wayne Skyler. That rocks.
Hell
anyway,
yeah.
your week, I didn't mean to step on your toes.
My week, no toes stepped on, has been pretty busy, but it's been good.
Busy how?
Busy how?
Please
How
be,
am I busy?
Please be honest with me.
Oh, I'll give you the dirty details. I'll give you the exclusive insider. I didn't want to say this on the show, but I'll give you the exclusive insider details into my week.
This is the dirty details.
The dirty details, baby.
We got Dorian Vasquez, oh Captain, my captain, dropping a booyah on the chat.
We got a lot of booyahs in the chat.
We appreciate the booyahs, folks. Keep them coming.
Booyah, I'll sue ya.
Thumbs up the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to drop a chat.
Give Paige 50 new followers.
I've been doing comedy for 9 years, god damn it. Give me more than 168 subscribers.
Have a video break a mill. Paige would really like that.
This is the race to 1 million.
This is the race to 1 million, baby.
I know. I've broken a mill on TikTok before, but it doesn't feel real.
It's the race to the red check.
Booyah! I thought this was going to be on Twitch. That's tonight's guest, Jason. And you know what? It is also on Twitch.
It is also on Twitch.
Subscribe there. Wherever the hell you're checking it out.
It's on
subscribe.
Facebook. It's on Periscope.
I see Radio Out's talking to us through Twitch. Some people are checking it out on Twitch.
Some people are checking it out on Twitch.
Perhaps just Radio Out, but
perhaps just Radio
he
Out.
clips the show from time to time for us. One thing we're a big believer in is free labor. So thank you for that, Radio Out. Anyway, your week.
My week, well, it was pretty nice. It was pretty busy. I've been setting up for a workshop. It's a video synth and video mixing workshop, which is going to be at the Rotunda this Friday.
There you go. We're getting the plugs in early like we like to do.
It's a lot of groups. We've all been making some really cool, really weird art, mixing it together and putting it out there. So it should be really fun.
I love cool, weird art. Give me a little elevator pitch. What exactly is video synth?
So video synthesis, like a synthesizer, like a music synthesizer.
I've heard of them. Yeah,
they generate raw sound waves, and then you can edit them basically, and like create envelopes, like mess with the attack, the decay, the timbre of the wave. A video synthesizer is basically that, but for video signal.
Oh.
So instead of audio signals, you're doing that with video signals. So like it creates just raw imagery. And you can overlay that onto video footage that's pre-recorded. Basically, that's where the video mixing comes in, where if you have clips and stuff like that, you can like live put them together. You can adjust like the luminosity of them. You can like play with the different like color factors of them. It's really cool. And it's really cool to like tie everything together and make it its own thing. So that's what I've been doing for 6 weeks with a group of really cool people, and we have our final project this Friday.
Go check out that final project. Dee's gonna hit you raw, is all I heard.
If you're in Philadelphia, it's gonna be at the Rotunda in West Philly on UPenn's campus.
Is that a in the round venue?
It should be.
You ever perform in the round?
It's not very round for a building called the Rotunda, I tell you what.
That's kind of bullshit.
I know, right?
But these riffs will be raw.
And I should also mention, it's free.
Oh, there you go.
So you've got no excuse not to come.
It's fucking free.
It's fucking free. Roll through.
What else do you want?
What more do you want?
Yeah.
And then last Friday, I played a show with a band called Steam Engine S, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of that you play shows with them here and there.
You're like, Paige says, I'm aware of music.
Yeah, I've heard of music.
I've heard of music before.
A guy pretending he knows what music is. It's like, yeah, Mozart.
Have you seen those vines, dude, that Gabriel Gundaker did?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I can't get enough of that sweet music.
That sweet music.
That's just gonna be you, but for video synthesis.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Well, that sounds like a good week. Anything hog wild happen?
Anything hog wild?
Anything crazy?
We went to Jersey to play the show. That's pretty hog wild.
That's immediately hog wild.
That's like the least hog wild thing I could have said is that I went to Jersey.
Jersey just in general is pretty hog wild, I feel like.
I guess this is a little hog wild.
Yeah,
our bass player Avery, they play in Dames, but they came in last minute for to play bass in Steam Engine S, and we
Mhm.
had never played as a band together until that moment with Avery. We played with like each other for a little while, but Avery has never played with us before, and they knocked it out of the park.
You were winging it.
We were winging it, and it sounded good.
That's fucking beautiful.
So that was pretty hog
I
wild.
love flying by the seat of your pants, dude.
It was a small basement, and by the end of it, people were like singing along and like having a great time. So it was a small but fun show.
Zero preparation is awesome.
Zero prep is awesome.
Drop a booyah on the chat for zero preparation.
Drop a booyah in the chat for coasting.
Yeah, dude. 9 years coasting.
9 years coasting.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
But yeah, what was your week like, Paige?
That rules. Well, it's been a hog wild week because I mean, went out and hit my normal mics, of course.
Of course. Crushed it. Batted 100 or whatever the good number is in baseball.
I think 100's good. Yeah.
I think 300 is the one you're supposed to hit.
It's not like golf where you want to have
a low score.
A low score. What do you ever play golf? Are you good at golf?
I'm the best golf player in the world. You might have heard of me. I'm the best golf player in the world. If you look up Dee Williams golf, you'll find the best golf player in the world, and it's me.
Oh, a radio ad saying batting 1,000's good. That's true. I've heard that.
So you were batting.
I thought I've also heard batting 100.
Let's add a zero. Let's add a zero to that number then.
You want to bat 1,000 and keep it 100?
Ah.
Batting 1,000 is the saying. I think you're right, Radio Ad. Yeah, he said it with a question mark. Batting 1,000 is the saying.
There's a lot of very insecure facts going on here. Yeah. All right, Paige.
Sorry, I'm getting hot, but yeah, this show is all about facts over feelings.
The audience is getting pretty hot too, I tell you what.
The Twitch channel, surprise, surprise, Kusterer, it's Uncle Paige. Check it out.
What else could it be?
I should stream on there more. Well, I mean, YouTube, we're at Hog Quarters.
YouTube, we're at Hog Quarters.
Just, check us out. And then tomorrow it'll be on Spotify and Twitch.
Spoofy.
No, not. I guess it'll be on Twitch.
It'll still be on Twitch.
I forget where the show is, to be honest. Well, it only stays on Twitch for like 2 weeks. Which is weird.
So you gotta get it while you can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Whoa, this is freaky. Kusterer just jumped from... He's going to be in virtual here in a minute.
He's going to be here in spirit.
But he was commenting on YouTube and a Twitch one just popped up. He's DPing us.
He's DPing us.
That fucking rules.
DPing content.
Can I float this your way? Golf is very hard. I'm not good at it.
Okay. So you're not like me, who's a professional.
I know you're amazing at golf.
I moonlight on the green.
I shouldn't have even asked you that question. That was a dumb question for me to ask you.
If you look it up, I'll be there.
But for the common fucking schlub like me, I think they should have golf courses where like the par is like 40 for each hole. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, did I get a quadruple birdie on that one?
They should have a ramp that leads it right to the hole.
Oh, jump from the Brandon streams to DP. Yeah, hell yeah. Does Brandon still stream? Good on Brandon. That rules.
Yeah.
That's another name from the past 9 years, from the early 9 years.
From Paige Campbell origins.
That's right. Almost a decade of insanity. Anyway, yeah. We had Raven. Raven was fucking packed out and hot. Thank you to everyone who came out. Check out Raven. Yeah, I mean, it seems a little straightforward, Raven. You know the vibe. It's debauched. It's crazy. It's fucking sticky.
For those of you who don't know, it's
rolling around the mud.
It's a 3-story bar in Center City, and it is the wildest place I have ever seen. It's very neon.
Yeah,
there's a lot of paint. There were, I don't know if it's still like this, but there were CDs nailed to the ceiling at one point.
I didn't see the CDs. That might be gone.
Okay, I think the CDs are not there anymore.
There were CDs, and some of them were like, if you looked, just like from the owner's collection, like burned CDs. They weren't even like.
The interior of the bar changes its look every like couple months or so.
Yeah, and it's been gone, but today's Orthodox Easter, much like Christ, it has risen from the ashes.
Much like Christ, it has risen from the ashes.
Much like Christ the Phoenix, it has risen from the ashes.
And much like Christ, a lot of people still believe in it.
That's exactly right. Yeah. We want blind followers, dude.
Blind followers. Blind
Follow me
faith.
into the dark. Because I don't know what the hell's going on.
I mean,
I'm just trying to host a comedy show. I'm just trying to get in a blackout.
It's just been hosting it for 9 years.
Yeah. But yeah, Rabin was cool. It ruled.
Hell
and then
yeah.
last night I went to Philly Metal and Beer Fest.
Oh, how'd that go?
Which was fucking crazy. It was fucking I just getting super like crazy, super wet, super wild, you know, very heavy riffs.
For some metal and beer.
Metal and beer, right? Let's just say we could have called it Philly Metal and Nose Beer Fest.
Hey!
Because we were really going for it.
I'm guessing they had a lot of metal on stage. Did they have a lot of beer on stage?
You know what? A considerable amount of beer.
Okay, because that's my favorite genre.
Beer on stage.
I like to drink some metal and watch some beer. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you got a Bud Light up there. It's a drag show. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think it wasn't Keith Urban, was it? But some country star. No, it was Travis Tritt, I think. Basically canceled his sponsorship after they aired that one commercial.
Yeah, no, I said he's like there will be none of that in my green room. I'm canceling shows that that disagree.
Sponsored by.
Yeah. And it was Kid Rock too. Did you see the Kid Rock shit?
No, Kid Rock did it too.
Dude, the Kid Rock one was pretty funny because it's all just these morons like no one believes anything. Like Budweiser doesn't even like care about LGBT. Mm-hmm. It's just, you know,
they care when June rolls around.
Trying to make money, you know what I mean? So they're all just trying to play to their audience. Yeah. But the Kid Rock did this video where he was like shooting like 24 cases of like beer. Like he just like had like a bunch of beer stacked up and he was shooting it.
Oh my god.
And then as soon as he did that, people started posting like a picture of him from like 20 years ago, where he's holding a Bud Light and hanging out with a drag queen. It's like, yeah, dude, you don't care about this. More like Kid Liar.
I think you should change his name to Keith Rural.
But dude, yeah, Philly Metal and Beer Fest was the headliner was Suicidal Tendencies.
Okay, how were they?
Dude, they were fun. It was I saw them like forever ago, like play at like 3:00 at like Blue Ridge Rock, and it was kind of like, I just needed to see him with a crowd that was hype. It was very cool.
Okay.
And I wanted to shout him out because he was in the chat. I went with a fun group. It was like Pete, former guest, Dorian, former guest, Lemaire,
former guest.
Yeah, yep, that's right.
It was a real DP reunion on your hands.
It was. It really was for the 9-year anniversary. Yeah. It was a fucking reunion.
Sounds like a D4.
Yeah, I felt like I was with my disciples.
Paige's acolytes.
Yeah, sorry, folks. I'm the champion, and I'm getting a messianic complex. But I wanted to shout Dorian out because, like, you know, I'm just a metalhead. I just wanted to check out the metal.
Right.
But Dorian's a big Suicidal Tendencies fan. He was he's into them. And at the end, they for their big song "Institutionalized," the Pepsi song.
The Pepsi song, yeah.
Yeah, I was on coke. They were singing about Pepsi. They invited people on stage.
Okay.
It was like a bunch of people on stage jumped up and like dancing. So Dorian's on stage,
yo,
going hog wild. But then one guy gets the microphone and does like the yelling part about. Like an institutionalized.
Yeah.
When I went to your schools, blah, 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 you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That was one Mr. Dorian Vasquez.
That was Mr. Dorian Vasquez.
He was rocking out with Suicidal Tendencies.
That rocks.
That's hog wild.
Dude, that rocks.
Yeah.
Shout out Dorian.
Shouts out
dude.
to Dorian, and shouts out to Suicidal Tendencies. Drop a booyah on the chat if you got any of that going on.
Yeah.
And we got a number we'll share with you.
Yeah. It's very short. It's three numbers.
You ever call the suicide hotline?
Oh, yeah. Multiple times.
Dude, the crazy thing about the suicide hotline is they'll put you on hold for like 3 hours. And I get that they need more help, but it's like, I don't think that's gonna work out.
They gotta see if you're committed.
Yeah. Yep.
How bad do you want it, baby?
That's right. How bad do you need attention?
How bad?
Well, if you want attention, just DP every Sunday at 6.
Just drop a booyah on the chat. We'll reciprocate.
We'll give you undying attention here.
I wish you would step back from that lich, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah, just hang out, dude.
Yeah, I would understand.
Yeah. Just hang out.
Just hang out.
Every day is a celebration.
Every day is a celebration, and every day is a gift.
That's right. All right, we ready for this guest here?
Let's get Custy in here.
Let's get fucking Custy, dude.
Let's get Custy. There
Hell
he
yes,
is.
brother.
What's up, homies?
Oh, how we doing? How we doing?
How's Philly?
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's as fucked up and wasteland-esque as ever, but
Hell yeah.
and we can drink the water again. That's
It's a
good.
metal and beer festival 24/7.
It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, did there need to be a beer festival in Philadelphia? Don't you guys like have a heroin festival like every single day?
Depends on where you're at. If you go to Kensington, for sure. How's Richmond, dog?
Dude, it's muggy. It's gross. It's like starting to be spring, and it's I'm hungover. Munoz's wedding was last night. So
there you go.
Everybody's getting married.
That sounds like a bit of a metal and beer fest all in itself.
It was, yeah, it was pretty gnarly, man. But yeah, thanks for having me on. You seen Mac yet?
What's that?
I said, have you seen Mac yet? He just moved up there.
Dude, I was texting Mac today. We'll have to get Mac on.
Yo,
Mac's a brand new Philly implant.
Speaking of grindcore and beer,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. When people question the Messianic complex, it's like, that's a disciple that just followed me all the way to Philadelphia, baby.
Booyah in the chat for Killing Pace.
Yeah, Killing Pace does rock. Check out Killing Pace. Also, we like to get the plugs up top, Jason. You're in some bands. Fucking, we like to fool the audience. Fucking get the plugs in before they tune out.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm in a band called Mr. Earthbound. Our record's coming out this summer on vinyl, so that's pretty exciting.
yeah.
It's called Shadow Work. We're sort of like a bluesy psychedelic rock, whatever. And then I also do stand-up, and I'm doing a show this Thursday, 420. It's a don't tell comedy show, and unfortunately I can't tell you where it is, but follow me on Instagram at DickCheney420, and I'll let you know all about it.
You would never tell, dude.
I would never tell.
It's very high.
I didn't even tell my wife.
You can keep a secret, dude. That fucking rules. Yeah, check out Mr. Earthbound. Y'all rock. If y'all like just like stoner, like some crunchy fucking stoner shit.
Oh hell yeah.
It's very nice. You said on vinyl. Is it only on vinyl?
It's digitally available now. I probably should have mentioned that up front, but yeah, it's pretty proud of it. It took like 2.5 years to get out, so pretty stoked about it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
That fucking rocks.
That'd be pretty cool to have a vinyl exclusive album.
Yeah, no, I was like, that's only hipster shit. If that's what Jason's pulling, it's like,
yeah, we only did it
on 8-track. Sorry.
yeah, we're doing the Wu-Tang thing. We're only getting one copy pressed, so.
It's the master copy.
Yeah.
Nothing but bootlegs after that.
Do you remember the Jack White album that was in the couch?
No, what's that?
Dude, one of his first albums that he did was he was like an upholsterer at the time, and he fucking recorded a like short album like called The Upholsterers, and he just
fun.
He put it in like 20 couches, and like people just found it eventually. And that's the only way he could hear it.
Fucking geocaching.
Yeah.
In the Couch sounds like a sequel to Trapped in the Closet.
like Danny DeVito, and then
it's Danny DeVito in that one episode of Sunny.
You need to buy a record player and get a tattoo to live in Richmond. That's a pretty good point, Radio Out. Yeah, that's true. Actually, when I moved to Richmond in like 2018, like it took me all of like 3 days to get a tattoo. I got a tattoo like almost immediately.
Same rule for living in Fishtown if you're in Philly. Yeah,
true. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think tattoos are pretty trashy, personally.
Yeah, you came to that decision recently. That would be insane to get all that you got lasered off.
Yeah, that would hurt a lot. I have a bunch.
Does laser hurt?
It hurts worse than tattooing, from what I've heard. I've never gotten any removed, but my buddy he had like this huge like 804. It was like this big on his like upper arm, and he got that laser removed, and he was like, yeah, it's the worst pain that I've ever experienced. Like, well,
Jesus, I had no idea.
Gotta pay the piper, right?
I mean, I don't want to shit on your buddy too hard, but that's a pretty bad tattoo. A giant.
It was an awful tattoo. No, it was like in Gothic font. It was so corny, dude.
You should get a QR code that goes to your album, like on your neck.
That's kind of a brilliant idea, to be honest.
Do you have any you hate?
Any tattoos that I hate?
Yeah, because your body is an art museum.
No, I don't really like care, you know? Like I got all these when I was like 23 and like wasted all the time. So I don't it's just like, they're just monuments to my own idiocy, basically.
Yeah, it's nice to have some form of remembrance. Because I don't remember 2 or 3 years of my life.
Sorry, can I vape on this podcast? Is that cool?
Yeah, just be careful. That's all I'll say. It's kosher, but be careful.
What are you vaping? Is that a little elf bar, bro?
Oh.
It's a little off-brand elf bar. Yeah.
It's a shelf bar.
It's not a shelf bar. Yeah, that fucking rules. Wait, are you a cig guy or a vape guy?
I'm a vape guy now. I haven't smoked cigarettes since like 2020.
Dude, things have changed, dog. I don't remember you as a
growing up, man.
Smoker. I've been getting back into cigs a little bit lately.
A little bit. He's been microdosing tobacco.
Nice, just like one puff a week and build up your tolerance.
Yeah, I gotta build the tolerance back up. Yeah. No, I've just been snorting tobacco lately.
Oh, nice. Swedish. Very Swedish of you.
Yeah, I picked that up from Sweden. Yeah. Well, last year we did the Easter 420 crossfade. Can I ask you, are you excited for 420, Jason? I know you said you had a show.
I do have a show. I mean, it's sort of. I celebrate in the true stoner fashion. I celebrate a day late because I forgot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
It's also like Thursday, so I can't like take off work. So my boss would be like, "Oh, I know why you're doing that. Why? What are you doing?"
Yeah, true. No, it should be like Easter's just a different day every year. It's just always a Sunday. 420 should always be on a Saturday.
I really
you.
need
I've been saying it for years.
Right now.
311 off where I walk. Yeah. No, it's also weird to celebrate. I mean, like, I love a good 420, but it's weird to celebrate a holiday where it's like, yeah, just smoke weed every day, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like celebrating it's like, oh, this is shower day. This is the day that everyone takes a shower. It's like
that would be a holiday.
Now, golden shower day, that would be a holiday.
Golden shower day.
Golden shower day.
Hell yeah. That should just be Thanksgiving. That's what Thanksgiving should be.
Yeah, you got to see your damn family.
Yeah.
Take a shower. Paul.
A golden shower.
A golden shower. Yeah. Take that, Drumpf.
Nice poll page with Uncle Paul. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's true. Uncle Paul. We had an Uncle Paul.
We had an Uncle Paul, and he's a piece of shit.
He is a bad guy.
You say had.
Well, we just don't really talk to our family much.
Wait, why?
Probably still
Your family's so cool.
Why not? Well, let's just say they don't drink Bud Light.
Yo, fuck Kid Rock, man. That dude is such a. He goes by Bob. Like his name is Bob.
I didn't know that.
Bob Rock.
Yeah.
I guess
Bob Rock, dude.
It makes sense that his Christian name's not Kid Rock.
Dude, have you ever been to Nashville?
Yeah. I went like last summer. Yeah, it was fucking sweet.
Dude, Nashville's awesome, but Kid Rock has a 4-story bar on Broadway, like the main strip, and it is the worst. It's the worst place on the planet. Like it is so fucking horrible. Like imagine like 450 drunk fraternity and sorority pledges, and that's the Kid Rock experience. It's fucking awful, dude.
I don't remember which one we went to, but I low-key feel like we went to the Kid Rock one. Like we did one night on Broadway because it's like you have to check it out.
Yeah.
Like as cool as it is, it's like this is not the vibe every night at all. I can't believe people do it every single night. That's crazy. Did you see the video of him shooting the Bud Light?
Oh, of course, dude. Yeah. I saw that video, and then I went out to karaoke that night and sang "Cowboy" by Kid Rock, and just railed against him like during the verses. It's like you fucking. He and Anheuser-Busch are exactly the same because they're both doing what they think their fans want them to do. That's all that they're doing. It's just like a manufactured capitalism fight, and we're all like. But, I mean, Kid Rock's a piece of shit, and Anheuser-Busch are a bunch of pieces of shit. Like, everyone sucks. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not fazed by a video of a kid shooting anymore. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Dude, the funny thing with that video too was did you see like the like people like in comments were like slowing it down, and there was like bullets going into the beer cans from the side. He had a fucking like someone
a firing squad
because he like doesn't know how to fucking aim.
What a fucking clown, man!
That's fucking hilarious. I'd love to see a golden shower video like that. You can just clearly see a stream coming from off camera
from the side. That's if you're shy.
People were like, "You hit like 30% of those cans." Like there was fucking bullets coming from.
You're
the
talking
side.
about a golden shower cuck, Paige.
Oh, that's a funny idea.
Like he just wants to pee in the room while somebody's there, while somebody else does all the dirty work for him.
I mean, you know, I could see wanting someone to like wanting to watch your wife get peed on, more than wanting to watch your wife get fucked.
Right. Elaborate, Paige. Keep going with this.
You know what I'm saying? I could see that.
I don't think I do. Keep going.
I don't know. I've never tried water sports, but it seems like it could be kind of fun
to watch.
To watch, yeah.
To watch from a distance.
You don't think it sounds fun at all? Have you ever tried water sports?
No, I think it's fun. I mean, inadvertently, I've tried water sports, but
I'm not even like. I guess this is sexual, but I'm saying like not even from a sexual thing, just from a disrespect standpoint. It seems kind of chill. Like if I was Bezos, like if I had like stupid money, I would probably like just as a thing at like one of my parties, just get a hooker and like pee in her face and be like, all right, see you. You see what I'm saying? That's not sexual.
I see what you're saying.
It's just I want to show my friends how cool I am.
Yeah, it's about power.
Yeah. But saying it's about power is like, that is sexual.
Paige, your friends are going to think you're so cool if you do that.
They would think I'm awesome.
They would think that you're the best person.
And if they don't, I'm rich. They're not going to fucking tell me they don't think I'm cool. They're going to fucking latch onto those coattails.
Hey, there's no DP without P. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is true. There's no DP without P.
That's a great point. Well, speaking of wives, what's it like being married, Kusterer?
Dude, it is. I gotta tell you, it is exactly the same as being just in a relationship. We already live together. It's great. I love my wife. She's very cool. She's super funny and very cute, and we have a lot of fun. We never fight. It's really strange. Like
I haven't seen her in the chat, Jason. You
She's actually running right now. She runs marathons, and she's training for a 10K that she's doing this weekend. So she's like out running. I know and she dates me, who I think I've run 10K collectively my entire life.
Dude, running is like I all respect to runners, like people that do 10K. It's so impressive to me. I fucking have always hated running. It's the worst.
Oh, it sucks. Your body's just screaming at you to stop the whole time.
Yeah, especially like long distance, like long enough. Long enough they say you like shit yourself.
Yeah, that happens all the time. Yeah.
I don't know. I've got plenty of hobbies. I have 0 hobbies where I shit myself.
I got 2 words for you.
Well, I guess binge drinking.
Drinking, yeah.
I got 2 words to fix that problem.
Yeah.
Ostomy bag.
Oh yeah.
Not a bad idea. Honestly, D, not a bad idea. Like that is.
You could just empty your shit bag as you're walking away.
Yeah, you could use it as like an oil slick.
When you get thirsty, you can drink out of it.
That's true. That's true. Give yourself a brown shower.
Little Jenkin for the last stretch. You ever tried Jenkin, Kusterer?
Every day. That's what I do on 420.
Yeah, I gotta raise the bar a little bit.
I think we have a comment from forever ago, Paige.
Legalize it. Wait, yeah. Radio Out says I want my wife to get fucked and then the guy to pee on me. Oh,
Shout out
okay.
Radiohead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From a cucking standpoint, it doesn't even seem like you're getting cucked if someone's peeing on your wife.
I feel like that would make it extra humiliating. It's like after you've watched the whole thing go down, is like they come over and pee on you.
No, that's definitely some
Which,
good.
if you're into that, that would be the time of your life.
That's some good cuckoldry Radio Out. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
If someone pulls out of your wife and then pisses on your face.
Well, and like you probably
true for a cuckold.
Dude probably still has a boner, so it's gonna come out in like a weird direction too.
Yeah,
just piss so hard it goes over your head.
Yeah. Oh, right here.
God damn it. That's so funny getting pissed off. Yeah, that is true. Peeing with a boner is near impossible.
You gotta push so hard.
Yeah, it's much like childbirth. I would think
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, I think it is pretty equivalent. Yeah.
Harder even.
No, it sounds like you're
Probably more painful.
It sounds like you got a good thing going, Jason. Speaking of childbirth, I would say if you want to keep the serenity, no kids.
Oh, we are both on the same page. We are not doing that shit. We're not inviting kids to our like wedding party. We don't like being around children.
Dude, yes.
Yeah, kids are the worst. They're just shitty adults, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, we met, I think, when I was a kid.
I think you're right. Yeah, you're what, 27 now? 26, 28? How old are you?
I'll be 27 in October. So yeah, like basically.
Okay, so yeah, holy shit, yeah. I met you when you were a minor.
Yeah, that's insane. I started comedy when I was a minor, and there was a comic that got arrested for child porn.
True. R.I.P. Charles Ellis.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to name drop.
Paige was like, I'm doing so well in the scene.
Yeah.
This guy wants to fucking help me out with the tape.
Hey, we should write, Paige. Hey, come over to my place. We can write.
You've got such a promising future.
Wait, Radio Out saying they cost money. What costs money? Someone pissing in your wife's face?
I think everything.
Oh, kids cost money.
Ah.
Yeah, true as hell.
Also that, yeah, we like to sleep in and like go on vacations and have brunch. So kids are like a pretty high obstacle to that kind of lifestyle. So
Yeah, it seems like it ruins so many relationships.
People have kids to like fix their relationships, and it's like, bro,
which is
what
crazy.
are you doing?
You're 100% right. People are like, this sucks. Let's fucking try to patch it up with a kid.
Yeah, that'll make us care about each other.
More collateral damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the name of our twins. This is Collateral. Yeah. It would be cool though to celebrate 420 with your kids, you know? I would love to get my kids high.
Dude, I try to do it.
Talk about that. That's how you get them to stop crying.
Yeah, just shotgun.
Put a little THC oil in the formula.
Don't cry.
Would it be possible for a baby to get high on breast milk?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I'm not a doctor. We could try.
I would definitely try. You've lactated before, Dee, right?
Yes.
Well, hell, let's show. What we need is
your breast milk.
No.
I don't want to suck your titty. I'm saying, could you give me a shot glass?
I'll let you know the next time I pump.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Paige wants to drink my milk.
Well, I don't know. I'm with you, Kusterer. I don't think I want kids either, but I'm like, I have a shitty thing where I'm like, I don't think I could be a good father to a girl.
I know you hate women. You do hate women.
Dude, I think I'd only know what to do if it was a boy. Not even from like a hatred standpoint. It's just I wouldn't know what to say to a girl.
Dude, she'd be just as gross as you are.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I could have a hog wild girl.
Yeah, you'd be like, clean your room, and she'd be like, You first, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
You clean your room. Yeah.
You have to be like, hey, I caught you smoking weed last night. You can't smoke weed if I'm not going to be involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bogart that
How do you
shit,
tell a kid not to
Stephanie.
Oh, what's that?
I said, don't bogart that shit, Stephanie.
Yeah, getting mad at your kid for not passing the blunt. You can't get mad at them for getting high before school. It's like, I'm getting high before work. I can't. I got nothing. Yeah. How do you feel about like this is another thing conservatives are mad about is weed legalization. They're saying that it looks like candy, kids eat it. Does that bother you at all?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it makes it harder for me to buy edibles.
No, it does suck. Yeah.
Well, it's
And
also
it's
like,
like their argument is like, I lock up my guns. It's like, okay, people can fucking hide their edibles, man. If you're saying people lock up their firearms.
right. Well, also like they don't, because like 3 or 4 weeks ago, a kid was shot, or a teacher was shot by a kid at an elementary school in Newport News that one of my friends used to work at. Yeah. So like you don't lock up your guns anyway. So like what we're talking about banning edibles when like a kid fucking murked up their teacher because of a gun that you left out. So like what are we talking about?
Yeah, it's insane. We might need to. Here's the proper use for firearms: is load it up with some dry buds, dude.
Some dry
Dude, shit right in my face, bro.
Yeah.
Don't pay me, bro.
That just reminds me of that Tucker Carlson quote about THC and nicotine.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like nicotine frees your mind and THC keeps you compliant and passive.
No, that's what's crazy is like as stuff gets like more and more normalized, they're like stuff they hated 10 years ago. They're like, why can't we go back to that? Like with the trans stuff, they're like, why can't we just go back to gay? It's
Yeah.
10 years ago you said kill gay people. What are you
10
talking
years ago, they were saying, why can't we go back to straight?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they're bad people.
Yeah.
They're bad people.
Hey, you don't get DP without them though.
We're a reactionary show.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I think we're getting close to the
Paige, is it time?
main event
You
time.
getting
What
the
do you
itch?
think?
I think it's time to do it. I think
Yeah.
it's time to do it.
I think we're about there.
Ring the gong, ask the question.
Yeah, I can't get the soundboard going right now. But Jason Kusterer,
Paige Campbell.
from Mr. Earthbound, hilarious
Snake.
comedian. Can
Sometimes.
you think of any point in your life that you went hog wild?
I can think of a couple times actually.
Oh, okay.
I got a couple stories.
I'm down for a couple.
This is your 9th anniversary of doing comedy, which, by the way, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, brother.
This is a story from a mythical open mic that you used to partake in Richmond called Pie.
I don't wait.
Did you do Pie?
I don't think I ever did Pie. I've heard all the crazy stories.
Is that right? Okay. Well, then you'll enjoy this story.
Okay, perfect. No, I was just confused at first because I thought you were saying I was in the story. I'm like, I didn't do.
Oh no, you're not in the story. No. And for good, and I'm glad because this is a shit show night. So that place was basically a cocaine bar that also served pizza. And there was the bartenders were also fast and loose with the shots.
Love that.
And, yeah, I mean, it was really great when I wanted to forget my life. But this particular night, I'd probably 9 to 11 free shots of Fireball.
Oh
And
my God.
yeah,
Dude,
on top of like the normal beer I was drinking.
Giving away 11 shots of alcohol is like, yeah, you're selling cocaine. You're not even hiding that you're selling cocaine.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. So I black out. I black out upstairs at the bar. and I come out of my blackout, and I'm in a fight with 3 dudes.
Dude, and you're just fighting.
And I'm getting my fucking ass kicked, like bad. Like,
oh my God.
I'm getting my ass beat on. Like, I wore glasses at the time, and my glasses had been knocked off. So I'm like, I have really bad vision, so I'm completely blind. And so these dudes are like beating my ass, like chasing me to my car. So I get in my car, fresh out of a blackout, with no glasses on. And I'm like, okay, well, this is life or death, so I'm gonna go drive. And then so I drive home with no glasses. They rip the antenna off of my car and kick a dent in the back of my car, like as I'm driving away.
Holy fuck.
So I made it home, and it's like somehow, I have no idea how. It was only a couple blocks, but it was harrowing. And
you had your glasses, you had your beer goggles, luckily.
I had my beer goggles, yeah. I made high magnification on this motherfucker. So I get home, I go to sleep. I wake up the next morning, my face is like swollen as fuck. Like I have a shiner, like I got fucking beat up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, by 3 dudes. So I go back and I'm like, I mean, I need my glasses. Like, I don't have health insurance. I need to like at least see if they're there. So I walk back because I can't drive. I realize I try to get in my car. I'm like, how the fuck did you get home at all? Because you can't drive without your glasses. So I had to walk like the 7 or 8 blocks back to the bar, and I go to where I think the fight happened, and lo and behold, my glasses are sitting perfectly unharmed, neatly folded right on the curb. So that was like, I feel like that was the universe telling me, like, all right, you get one.
Yeah, it's a respawn.
You get one night like that, or else like the next time you do this, you're gonna go to jail. Like,
dude, that's very hog wild.
it was extremely hot. Also, I don't know if can you see it on it. So one time at Pi, I was really weird. I was really drunk, and I was gonna drive my friends home, and we were all walking out. We were walking down the alley, and it was one of these alleys in Richmond where there's like garages. They're like, you know, like regular garage doors, but they have like brick columns like between each garage door. Sure. And we were walking down this cobblestone alley, and I just like fell backwards and like smashed. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a gash out of my ear.
Oh fuck!
Can you see it?
I don't know if it's really coming through, but like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's like a chunk that was taken out of my ear, and I remember falling and like getting up and laughing, like, oh man, I fucking shouldn't be driving. And then these the people that I was with were like, you're bleeding like a lot, and I was like, I'll be fine. And I remember trying to like tear it off because I thought it was just like a little, like, you know, when you had like you skin yourself and there's like little pieces of skin you can pull off. This was cartilage that I was like trying to like rip, and I was like, oh, it's not coming off. Why is that? So yeah, that's pretty hog wild.
Yeah, those are.
Oh my God,
those are both hog wild. Can I ask? Do you? I know you were in a blackout, but do you know what the fight was about at all?
No idea. No earthly. I'm sure that I was just talking a bunch of shit, and they were like, "Yo, fuck this dude. This dude smells like big red whiskey. Like, this dude needs his ass kicked." And honestly, like, I'm kind of grateful to them because I don't take shots anymore. So I'm like shot sober. You know what I mean?
Dude, 11 fireball shots.
Dude, on top of a bunch of other shit. Like,
that's fucking hilarious. You got any questions, Steve?
Yeah, for the ear, did you go to the hospital for that?
Nope. Nope. It was just there, and it was gross, and it kind of like mended itself. Like, there's not too much to do with like cartilage, I don't think, and I don't think it needed stitches. I mean, I have a scar, but it's, you know.
No, that is true. Certain parts of your
shit goes
body, like
sometimes.
if you break a toe, they're not going to do anything for you. They're going to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
you broke a toe. Sorry.
Yeah, turn your flashlight on your phone when you're walking around in the building.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably could have gotten some sweet drugs.
Not a bad idea.
Here's some fentanyl. Walk it off.
Yeah, let's get lit.
So wait, how bad did it hurt the next day? Like, did it scab over eventually, or
The ear or the face?
the ear?
I mean, it was like tender, you know. It was like scabbed and like it had bled a lot during the night, so it was like sort of. There's a lot of blood smearing in this general area. But yeah, I mean, it was sore for maybe a week. It was pretty gnarly. But yeah, I survived. Made me who I am today.
I mean, that's pretty badass. I like it. That is cool, dude.
Blood is cool.
Yeah.
Not agree more.
That's the worst feeling in the world. Like when you don't even realize you're that hurt, and everyone's like, "Oh, dude, are you okay?" It's like I hate that. I hate a crowd of people.
Yeah.
If you're like fine, it's like leave me alone. I'm 11 shots in and a ton of coke. I'm better than I've ever been.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
going hog wild.
Yeah. Like get with the program, guys.
Get with the damn program.
That's right.
Well, now I'm curious. What happened to Pi? Is it still open?
So it closed. I think something happened with the Leafs where like they wanted to jack up the price. By the way, this place, like, it was a pizza restaurant. That's why it was called Pi.
Right.
Half the time they didn't have fucking pizza crust. Like it was just a cocaine front. Like that's all this place was. But yeah, so it closed and it was like really sad. It was the best open mic in the city. It was like a Saturday night. It was always insane. Yeah, so they closed and then it became like what was it? It was like an MLM smoothie bar where they had like, oh no, I'm sorry, Radiohead. That's sad.
Yeah.
Was it that long ago? Holy fuck.
It might have been.
God damn.
I moved to Richmond in 2018, but I started like coming up like weekly probably
Wait, what's the comment?
2016, 2017.
Oh, Radiohead said, I think Pi was closed before I moved to Richmond in 2016.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that sounds about right. Cause I always heard the crazy stories, but like, I never did it. I think like when I was like new, it was around cause I started in 2014, but I think by the time I was coming up to Richmond consistently, it was like not a thing.
Yeah. That's sad, man. You would have gotten down so hard at Pi.
It sounds like the vibe. We're me and Patrick are back hosting this room, the Raven in Philly.
Yeah, dude. I actually.
What's that?
Y'all were talking about it, and I looked it up, and it does look like a really fun rock and roll bar.
Yeah, it sounds like it's very similar vibes. Raven is just as
honestly,
high bar as you get, and just coke in the bathroom.
I was gonna say Raven really looks nicer. Raven looks nicer than Pi.
Yeah, you got to roll through, dog.
So Pi became like an MLM smoothie shop where they would put like supplements in the smoothies and then like try to like weasel in like, oh, join our like MLM scheme. Like these are really good like supplements. And then the Richmond Reddit page basically like tore them a new one and everyone stopped going there and they went out of business and now it's an ice cream shop.
It's funny it just got replaced with another like, hey, mix up
another
liquid.
Building's doomed by the Eldritch gods.
Dude, them not having pizza is so funny.
Dude, yeah. And like half the time the bathrooms wouldn't work. Like they just didn't like because the building is like 100 years old, so they had to like tear out a bunch of the. I remember one night you could only sit on half the room because the cement on the floor was torn up, so they could put in a new water line. Like it was such a mess, man.
Oh my god,
dude, I love shit like that. One time, do you remember this, Dee? When we were kids, we went to this place called the Kebab Grill, and it had like 3 L's.
I remember the Kebab Grill.
Dude, it was a kebab place, and we walked in, and there was like Italian artwork everywhere. Like it was clearly an old Italian restaurant. And dude, when we ordered, I swear to God, this they looked at each other like, people haven't ordered kebabs before. we don't know what to do. Like they went to the back and were like, how do you make a kebab?
Oh shit, dude. Is it meat on a skewer? Is that right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I've heard stories. Oh, Baja is a wine bar now? Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
gentrification's sad. It really sucks.
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah. You gotta get Richmond to go crazy with the historical landmark thing.
What's that?
Save the buildings. You can chalk up any of them as historical landmarks. It's like, hey, this used to be the best open mic in Richmond. Fucking don't get rid of pie, dude.
Yeah, I did go to the city about it, and the mayor was like, yeah, actually, I know I bought my cook there, so I'm sad about it too.
Yeah.
Save it.
No, I've heard that's like a big thing in Philly is like because there's so much historical landmarks, like
right.
But they take it to the extent that like there's certain streets that are shitty they won't fix because they're like, oh, George Washington was. It's like, it's a fucking street.
But at the same time, they demolished the vet. So like, fuck Philly and their fucking
true.
They're choosy. They're pick and choose historical documents. Shit,
yeah, I do hate that shit.
I went to the vet. It was awesome.
That's what a crazy concept, picking and choosing when it comes to the history you tell. What a fucking out there concept.
It's so weird. It never happens nowadays.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Dee, do you have any more questions?
No, I think much like pie, I am dried up.
Yeah. It's history, dude.
I did want to tell you guys. I want to tell you guys one more story because this just happened, and it's so absurd that this fucking happened, and it's my family.
Okay.
So
yeah.
my sister's birthday was on April 5th, and she's been a server for like 10 years, and she like knows all these restaurant people. So she gets like 25 or 30 people together and goes to like one of the smallest restaurants that like Richmond has, and basically just like took up half this restaurant. and so like we're sitting there, we're having a bunch of drinks. My parents and I are sitting at a four top. There's one empty seat. The empty seat's next to me, and my parents are sitting across from me. And so we're all pretty drunk, and the food comes out. And they set a napkin. They set like a stack of napkins down in the empty seat next to me, and like food fresh out of the kitchen. They set it down, and my dad is trying. He grabbed one of the napkins that are closer to me than they are to him. He grabbed this napkin, and he goes to hand it to me, and instead of using the napkin, he fucking sneezes all over my food, just like. Like right on my fucking food. And I'm like understandably upset. I'm like, bro, you had a fucking napkin in your hand. Also, the napkins are closer to me. Why are you handing me this napkin? Yeah, like what the fuck is that? So I'm like, I'm so upset. I'm so mad that I have to just like get up and go to the bathroom for 10 minutes because I'm like, I can't look at your face right now because I'm so fucking angry at what just happened. And so I come back from the bathroom, and at this point it's like probably 15 minutes until close. And I sit back down, and they're like, hey, we felt bad, so we ordered you an entirely new sandwich and French fries. And I was like, it is 15 minutes until close. Like they had already wiped down the fucking. You just made this so much worse than it would have been if you would have just sneezed on my food and left it at that.
Yeah, now they're sneezing on it in the back. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, now it's spit and sneeze on my shit. It's like, dude, how have you've raised two children? How do you just open face sneeze onto food? I don't know, man. I had to tell somebody the story because it's just been like eating at me inside. It's like such a ridiculous fucking thing for an adult man to do. Like he's been very successful in his life. Like he had a great career. He has a wonderful wife. He has two okay kids, and you still can just 3-year-old toddler just.
No, that's on
So
brand. Thank you
gnarly.
for sharing, because like most people interpret hog wild as like drug or drinking, but it's like we also just like disgusting.
Yeah, my dad went fucking a whole hog wild that night.
Yeah, you covered the spectrum, dude.
Gave the food an emerald shower.
I thank you for being on the spectrum.
Straight up.
Dude, radio out saying dad sneezes are loud.
Dude, it was so loud. Like, I'm surprised it didn't blow my eardrums, man. It was...
That is true as fuck, though. Our dad used to be the loudest fucking.
Yeah.
Something happens to a man when he has kids. Just.
Yeah.
That's how you sneeze now.
Yeah, I think you just stopped giving a fuck. You're like, yeah, I'll just let this go on my kid's food. I don't care.
Jabri's saying, I for one blow my nose with both sides of ham. I like that idea. Blowing your nose into a sandwich.
Green eggs and ham, baby.
That's right.
Well, hell yeah. I don't know if I have any questions for that one, but that ruled. Thanks for that little chat.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Did you have?
I didn't share.
I think it speaks for itself.
Well, hell yeah. Well, Jason, thanks for being on. This fucking ruled.
Oh, dude, this is so much fun. I'd love to do this again anytime. Anytime you're struggling for a guest. I don't do shit on Sundays, especially around 6 p.m. So yeah, just fucking holler at me, man. This is a lot of fun.
Dude, fuck yeah. Yeah, I guess we can get plugs and then get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jason, you want to double down on your plugs? Start us off.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Mr. Earthbound. Fucking. I just realized that I have. I realized I have my koozie here.
Yeah.
Come out and see us. We're playing June 14th at the Broadberry with Yob.
Oh hell yeah!
That's exciting.
At the Broadberry,
yeah. Yeah, Broadberry's fun. I'm also a stand-up comic. You can follow me on all social media at DickCheney420. And also, please subscribe on Twitch to Uncle Paige and on YouTube to Paige Campbell to watch this awesome show every week. Also, you guys need to do a better job with your link tree, because I could not find. I searched everything that I could think of to find your Twitch, and I couldn't find it until you told me exactly what it was.
Oh,
so yeah, hit that shit on the put that shit on the link tree, bro.
Is the Twitch not on there? I thought it was, but
it's not. No, it's just YouTube.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll fucking add that. There's literally, it takes 5 seconds. There's no reason.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dee, you got some plugs?
Yeah, so Sound Music Collective is doing Cathode Ray Tapestries, which is the name of the workshop that I'm doing this Friday. So if you're in Philly, check it out. It's at the Rotunda in West on UPenn's campus. I'll post about it this week. I'm at Noisy, NOIS, 2_E. And then be on the lookout for Dames putting some music out. We're going to be recording soon. So keep an eye out for a little EP or an album.
Fuck yeah, Dames.
Fuck yeah, Dames. That's exactly right.
And follow us on Instagram at That Band of Dames.
At That Band of Dames, everybody.
I will right now.
Hell yeah.
If you're in Richmond, go see Kusterer. If you're in Philly, go see Dee. Or you can come see me, folks. I'm at Uncle Paige on everything. Wherever you're checking out the show, hit subscribe, give us an upvote. We're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, just like the good Lord, we're fucking everywhere. But yeah, thanks for checking out the show. Jason, thanks for being on. And until
thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Stay fucking hog wild.
Stay fucking hog wild.
Stay fucking hog wild.